Hey guys, just a quick, just want to recommend something to you. And as hopefully you realize, if I recommend something, that means it's something that I like and something that I use. I don't get anything out of recommending any of this shit. I pay for this shit like everybody else. And with the hot weather being what it is, I think this is a really good product. What I do is I put like a really generous amount of this in a water bottle, and I'll drink this throughout the day. I make it really strong because I'm drinking water all day long. But the water bottle I have this shit mixed in, I will drink like a third at a time. So 3 different periods in a day, I'll drink like a third of it. That's why it's so potent. I make it really strong. Anyway, what I'm talking about is this Labrada. Labrada is like, to me, it's the #1 name in supplements as far as I trust, because for numerous reasons that I don't feel like getting into. I mean, it's Lee Labrada, for God's sake. He's a legend. When I first started, he was the shit, and he just goes above and beyond in the preparation of these things. I've seen interviews and stuff on him speaking about all the different certifications and processes and inspections and, you know, checks and balances and double checks that he goes through with this shit, and it's way above and beyond. For instance, this thing has 7 grams of BCAAs, 3 grams of glutamine, and 1 gram of electrolytes. This flavor is strawberry kiwi. It's actually really good, and these are fermented BCAAs. There's a reason for that. Serving size is 1 scoop. Scoop's pretty small, so it goes far. Let me show you. Here's the scoop. Comparison, here's this, see, so you can have scale. Scoop's not that big. It's kind of a smallish scoop. It's pretty tasty. I like this stuff. Pretty good. Alright. Contains amino acids made only by a natural fermentation process. This means you get maximum purity without the use of any harsh chemical solvents. This thing, vegans, this is good. A vegan can ingest this. It's vegan okay, certified. 7 grams of fermented branched chain amino acids, providing high levels of leucine to stimulate protein synthesis and insulin for post-workout muscle growth. 3 grams of fermented pure L-glutamine to help protect muscle tissue from breakdown and improve recovery. Coconut water concentrate to help replace electrolytes lost from sweating and improve hydration, etc., etc., etc. But over here we got our coconut water electrolyte complex, which is calcium, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. 22 milligrams of calcium, 4 milligrams of magnesium, 25 milligrams of sodium, 40 milligrams of potassium. Okay, you know that everything fires off electrical stimuli, right? You know, it's electrical signals through your brain. It's how you think. It's how you control your muscles. You can contract muscles and all this, right? All this electricity fucking flowing through your body. That's nothing new. Well, you're like a giant car battery. You have electrolytes just like a car battery has, and you have 2 positive charged electrolytes and 2 negative charged electrolytes. And so a lot of times when you cramp and you get all these issues, comes from an imbalance between these electrolytes. So when you're out in the heat and you're sweating, and if you're not sweating, if you work in the heat, if you're not sweating, you're not properly hydrated. If you're fully hydrated, you're going to sweat. You're going to sweat because you've got water to spare. So you're going to sweat. You just have to keep putting it back in you all day. Like I work in the heat. So all day I keep hydrated. I keep hydrated. I couldn't get any more in me. That's how much I take all day, you know, liquids. And what I'll do with this is I'll end up with like 20 grams or, you know, 21 grams or who the hell knows, maybe as much as 28 grams. I'll count it up tomorrow. I'll have like 28 grams of BCAAs, you know, plus everything else that's associated with this mix, you know, as far as my electrolytes and stuff. But I'll put it in, you know, it's a pretty hefty dose. So I'll put it in my water bottle, like I said, I'll shake it all up and I'll drink a third at a time, you know, a good sized water bottle, and I'll drink a third at a time. And that gets me through the day. And I do feel a difference when I drink it as opposed to when I do not drink it. So, you know, if I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I've been around long enough. I'm old enough that placebo doesn't really seem to work too well for me. If it doesn't really do anything, I kind of tend to figure it out pretty quickly because you know, like I said, I'm old and I'm run down and tired most of the time anyway, so I'm not imagining things. When I feel a little better, you know, more energized, I also drink it while I work out in the gym. And not as much. I'll drink like 14 grams, which is still a hefty dose. I'll drink like 14 grams in the gym. So anyway, if you're out there in the friggin' heat, I recommend this shit. I think it's good. And as far as anything I might recommend in the future, which I don't really think a lot of supplements are necessary, you know, so it's, you know, if it fucking dings your bell, use it. If you think you can benefit from it, I think that everybody can benefit from being well hydrated. You know, does that mean you need this? No, but it's just another extra bullet in the clip, so to speak. It's an extra round in the clip. You need that many rounds? Maybe you're not. You know what I mean? It depends what you're trying to do. What might arrive, might come up. But now so far, what I have found since this channel's growing, which is awesome because we got a lot of really good people on this channel. Fucking awesome people. I have banned like 2 people so far. I wasn't going to do any of that because I figured, you know, let it be free and see where it goes. And, you know, I don't pay any mind to these busters anyway. But I decided, you know what, fuck it. If they're no good, we'll sort through them. If we get a bunch, you know, a crop of fucking sour ones here or there, you know, we'll just get rid of them. If they don't take the message on their own, you know, take the hint on their own and get the fuck out, you know, if they don't let their clutch out and move along, we'll just fucking get rid of them. You know, the ones as they crop up and show themselves. But I want to give them ample opportunity because I believe everybody can change. But if we find out they don't have any reason to be here and they're no assistance to us, and obviously they don't have any love for our brood, then we get rid of them. They can get up the road. But what I was getting to is, so far I've had 2 kind of like supplement-oriented companies contact me, I guess because they see how quickly this channel's been rising lately, and they wanted to deal with me. They sell supplements. They're not like a manufacturer, like one brand. They sell like bunches of supplements. I didn't even contact them again. So if there's any supplement-oriented people out there watching, I'm not interested in anything like that. I don't use very many things. There are some things I use. But it's like the Fairlife milk. It's the only milk I drink. I have no affiliation with Fairlife. I kind of wish I did because it's expensive. I drink so much of it. But if there's a supplement retailer or whoever, what the fuck you want to call yourself, you hawk supplements out there. Now, if you could come with some kind of an offer like everybody in the brood, any subscribed member here can get like a reasonably generous discount, then maybe we could consider it, right? Be a group decision thing, we consider it. And then again, you know, we're not trying to push fucking needless bullshit, but if there's anything that you use, for instance, I use Isopure, you know, there's some things I use. If we could all benefit from it and get some kind of generous fucking discount, I mean generous, not some dumb bullshit thing, 10%, fuck that. I mean, you know, so most likely it'll never happen. But if somebody wants to come along and say, hey man, you know, if you direct some traffic this way, we'll give everybody that's a subscriber 20% off, you know, or something like that, and the prices aren't like jacked up compared to where we can get it other places, so it actually is a savings, that might be worthwhile taking a look. But it's not really on my horizon. But I don't know how these things work like this, but if there's I'm not really interested in, you know, a little bit of pocket change from, you know, hawking snake oil, so to speak. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. You know, it's late in the day. I start getting goofy after fucking 6 p.m. I'll catch you guys later. Stay fucking hydrated, whether it's this or whatever. This isn't gonna do any harm, that's for damn sure. I use it. Stay hydrated. Catch you later.